You weren't with me shooting in the gym.
What's going on, folks? Welcome back.
Yes.
To the No Home Thoughts Podcast.
We
are your hosts. I'm Rye.
It's Bra. Come on, host.
Right.
Well, today we want to talk about why black people don't support black people. So I just want to hear
hate. It's hate.
Somebody did actually commented on one of the pages and said that jealousy and stupidity. I want to say jealousy and stupidity. But I sent you the message that turn it down. Purvis J. Hatcher sent in the comments, pretty much. I just wanted to pretty much touch up on that. I send it to you. I don't know if you can pull it up still. Oh, okay. So the question is, so the first thing is, why black people don't support black people? That's the first thing. Why black people don't support black people?
Well, we've been brainwashed, conditioned to support other people's everything else instead of our own.
Okay.
And then comes into play that people really don't want to see you doing better than them. They want you to do good. They said that. They want you to do good.
They want you to do good. They want to put their arm out.
Just not as good as me.
They have a ladder, but they just want to put their arm out like, come help.
I want you to do as good enough for you that you got to come back and you still need me for something. You can't be independent.
Okay, so on a message, so pretty much when I wrote that, because I wrote the comment, sometimes I just think of things and I just write them. It's no point intended. It's just pretty much just trying to see how the people feel about it. So he wrote on there, who told you? Who told you we don't? So that was like the first question. Well, I don't think, well, for me, nobody never told me. I think it's like an unspoken thing. Like, it's just like one of those things. Yeah, it's just like kind of one of those things. People say they for you, but then you can tell when it costs people their time, their money, sometimes even like pretty much their efforts, what they gonna put into like just supporting you. And we're not just talking about, let me just clear that up. When I say supporting you, it's not just businesses. I'm gonna finish reading it, but it's more than just businesses. It's just supporting you. You're going through something. Your marriage is not going well. You need help with just your finances, anything. So that's how I feel. So just finish reading the question because I want to read it all. It said, who told you we don't? And who should I support? A black owned business or just because they're black? Or just because they're black? So with that question, should you support a black business just because they black? No. I think you should check them out because they black. I don't think you support people because they black, but you should look into the business because black people have a lot to offer, but sometimes we don't have the resources to be on a, let's say, on a higher platform so people that can see it. So let's just say, for instance, I open up a movie theater. AMC, Regal, United Artists, all those are already big, so they're already established. If I open up a little movie theater, this is pretty much either I'm going to promote it, word of mouth, or some type of social media thing. So I think it's just based off of it's just show and prove. You know what I mean? What you think about that?
Like I said, I honestly think we're conditioned to give our money to other people, and it just been like how many Chinese stores is in your neighborhood?
Man,
how many Chinese people are in your neighborhood?
Meaning living or none?
How many Puerto Rican stores or bodegas are in your neighborhood?
Plenty.
How many Puerto Rican people? There probably some.
Yeah, it's probably some,
but not as many as
they still, you know. No,
how
it's
many gas stations are around your neighborhood?
More than enough.
How many Arabs are living in your neighborhood?
Yeah, that's true.
And they come in, they from overseas or whatever, and they build all around us, and we give all our money to them.
So the question is really like,
and it's already been established. So when somebody else, so let's say I open up a bodega, how many people will really come to my bodega, my gas station? Or if I had a Chinese store, how many people would be looking at me crazy? There's a black person owning a Chinese store.
That's true. That's true.
There's Chinese people in a black neighborhood running a Chinese store.
No, that's true.
Something wrong with that?
That's true. But would you, like, how do you feel? Like, should you support a black-owned business just because it's black? Like, how do you feel about that?
In some ways, yes. Because I wish I had the numbers in front of me like I had before. Remember when we did the
about keeping a dollar in the black community,
in the black neighborhood, how long it circulates?
Yeah,
we definitely going to touch back up on that again. But also in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in the early 1900s, there was a Black Wall Street. Right. That doesn't exist anymore. And it seems like every single time they take us down, we don't rise back up. The Black Panthers are going down. People can feel whatever type of way they want to feel about the Panthers, but the reason they were created wasn't it was for us. So we're not doing enough for us. And then when people have black stuff, it's like, well, I should just do it because I'm black. Yes. The reason the Chinese and everybody move into your neighborhood is because you're black and they want your black money. 100%. So they care about your community? So you feel like just because it's black owned, you should in some ways, yes. In some ways,
but what if the quality is not as good as a Chinese person?
That has some merit to it, but let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Maybe not you specifically. Okay. But do you know some people that eat at McDonald's?
Yeah, I know people.
Have you ever eaten at McDonald's and confused their burger with a Ruth's Chris steak?
No.
And do you see those same people lining up at McDonald's? Yeah. So we're going to talk about quality?
Yeah. It's true. It's true. But I'm just saying.
Have you ever shopped at Walmart?
Yeah.
Have you ever confused Walmart with some high-end, furniture place?
No. Oh. No, but so, I mean, but the thing about it is, I feel like, I'm not gonna lie, for me, to see black owned, that automatically give you an upper hand for me to see, at least, you have to prove it to me that what you have is good. That's how I feel. You have to show that first. So, just because you black, yes, there you go, I am gonna, I'm not saying that I'm going to buy it or if it's something that you into that I'm not into, that don't mean I'm going to, support that particular thing. But I might tell somebody else if it's good quality. But I think just because you black, this is just me being honest, there's no holding thoughts. I think just because you black, I think I would just check it out.
That's how it is for
I
me.
mean, I think that's fair.
Just because you black.
Yeah, that's not to say that I'm going to purchase it.
No,
because quality means a lot, like, and depends on what you're selling. Okay, so the next thing is...
But
okay.
like I said, that's me and you are being honest.
Right.
But how many people out there like, nah, I ain't buying just because you black. If you've ever been to McDonald's and you say that, you're a hypocrite. You are a hypocrite. Don't give me that quality. If you're a person who likes quality, like you only buy something of the top quality, nothing worse, I respect that. But if you've ever shopped at Walmart, got a futon for Walmart, got a burger from McDonald's, don't give me that quality BS.
Okay. Well, sometimes if you comparing it, if we using McDonald's as a...
McDonald's is trash. And you know that.
McDonald's is not one of the best. I'm not going to say that they trash because I've been there.
Their burgers are trash.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
So they on a higher platform. So I think people feel comfortable to say if something go wrong, most poor people, the first thing that they say is, I'm going to sue you. So that gives them, I think they feel like they could come back and complain about something if something is wrong. And when you see, Mr. Johnny Soul Food or, Mr. Johnny joint, they just feel like it is what it is, pretty much. If it's not done, if it's nasty, you can't come back to Mr. Johnny because Mr. Johnny ain't a franchise like a McDonald's.
But at the same time, when you now mention it, if somebody, those same people want quality, want this, want that, but let's say something was wrong with your car, something was wrong with your electric, there's always somebody gonna hit you up like, yo, do you know somebody?
Right.
I happen to do know somebody.
Right. But
and he happens to be black. So now that you want a little help with something, or the homie hookup, you'll go around asking, "How are you going to a white person?" Not to against white people. Are you just going to any random white person to ask them something about hair or something like that? Like your daughter need her hair done or something like that. You're gonna stay in a black neighborhood in that sense.
Well, that's not.
I'm just asking.
That's not fair because
I'm just asking.
That's all I know. Like
exactly.
that's something totally
and then
different.
People always branch out when they want to put down, like other black businesses and stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's all you know, but it's something else. People, not saying you particularly, somebody else be like, yeah, let me see what else this person over here got. Let me go to the Asians for hair and stuff like that. You've been doing hair your whole life.
I mean, but
why keep going to the Asians? Why not find somebody else or be your own? Own your own. Or use the Asians.
We can actually. My wife started selling hair, and people try to check the quality of her hair, and I'm telling people the same place where the Asians get this hair from is the same place my wife go. And knowing the profit margin, we could cut it in half and still make a profit and still feel like you're doing something. But they will still go to an Asian person. And you can show it to them. And
I'm pretty sure when they go to the counter, they're not.
Because the Asian people ain't like so when I go show hair, most of the women, they put their hands through it. I give you that. Them Asian people ain't loud. And guess what? You ain't gonna say nothing about it. You either gonna buy or you don't. What? Oh, you got a problem? Go. And guess what you gonna do? Go.
Or buy.
But see, when you see the black person, you give them a hard way to go. But let's just keep going on with the next thing. So, and to say, and did this black person that started the business supposed to be success, or just attract? Are they looking for success, or are they just attracting other black people? Are you just trying to attract black people, or you want your business to be a success?
I don't think they got to be independent of one another. I think.
Well, we just talking about like if a person like if you starting up a business, are you looking to just have a successful business, or you looking for just to attract just your race? Well, you know,
I think if you're putting any type of money into it, you're looking to be a success. Because
that's what I thought. But truthfully, how could you? And this is why this is good stuff, because how could you attract other race when you selling all what your people like or what you like? So for instance, if we were selling sneakers, you gonna be buying all the sneakers that you see, like the LeBrons or the Jordans or whatever. That's not what every race like.
Nah, I disagree on that one.
I'm just saying.
I think hip hop shifts the culture, and I think as long as the Travis Scotts and he crosses genres a little bit, as long as guys like that and they're wearing the sneakers and putting in their videos and stuff like that.
I don't see white people. I don't see. I'm not gonna keep saying white people. I don't see other race where things like Travis Scott.
Yeah, trust me. Trust me.
Okay, I mean maybe
especially when it comes to Travis Scott, he is for Travis Scott is definitely, especially when he started messing with that one of them Jenners.
Oh yeah, Kylie Jenner or something like that.
Yeah,
her. Okay, I mean, but I don't follow him as most people. Like if you listen to his music, I'm not.
Hip hop shifts the culture when it comes to clothing and sneakers and stuff like that. Like, there's a lot I've seen. Like I've gone to places like high Asian populations, not Chinatown or nothing like that, but like other places, and they got Jordans on, they got LeBrons, Kyrie's, everything.
Okay, so and then this one, like it really made me kind of like it opened my eyes. It says, should a black business owner be held to the same standards as all others far as customer service, the quality of their work, guaranteed punctualities, and price? That is so important. Oh my God. That is so important.
I don't know about the price part, but I mean, whatever you... It's hard because it depends on where you're getting it from and like other things come into play before you get to the price. Like, what are you doing? Like, how much work are you putting in to, like, the boy Devlin Carter? He's making his own sneakers and shirts and stuff like that.
Right.
So whatever his price is, like, you should respect it because he's actually making it from hand.
Right.
But if I just print a shirt and I'm like $50 for this shirt, this Hanes t-shirt with no holding thought, NHT on it. That's all it says is NHT, and it's a Hanes t-shirt. I want $40 for that shirt.
Right.
That's ridiculous. But if me and you get a sewing machine, we up all hours of the night, stitching, getting the right neck fit, the right sleeves, and the right cuts and the seams, and we actually putting in the work, and then we put even if it's just NHT across the chest. We did all that work to put the NHT across the chest beforehand. If I put a price up there, people will be like, dang, all that for a t-shirt? You don't know the work that I put in for the t-shirt. Now, if I give you crap, I should be asking for nothing but crap back.
But you know what? You can pull it back, the other stuff. The thing about that is...
Put this back?
No, the live, like, so we can see what he was saying. The thing about that is with customer service...
Customer service is a big thing.
Black people don't have good customer service. And one thing that I learned about customer service when you're dealing with black people is when they see one of their own, it's like their level of customer service change. So if let's just say we at a restaurant. I've been to Relish, that's a black owned restaurant. once they see they feel me a little bit, they be like, man, yeah, I'm saying, yeah, I mean, like, you know, Bull be like, they whole demeanor change based off of how they feel for me. No, I'm not saying be uptight, but at the same time, I do want good quality. Like I do want good customer service. I'm not saying that you have to say yes sir and all that other stuff, but just think, if I'm spending my money in this black established business, one time I went to Relish, not to put them down, but just the truth. I went in there, we went there for somebody's birthday, and I said, can I get some duck? They was like, oh no, we ran out of duck. I said, well, can I get some turkey wings? They said, we don't have no turkey wings. We ran out of turkey wings. I said, okay. I said, one more thing. I said, listen.
Tell me what you do have.
Tell me what you do have. And I was just so, and that was the first time I ever been, and I was just so disgusted. It was good customer service, but at the same time, why don't y'all have these things? It's all on the menu. You have all these things on the menu, and the first three things that I named, you told me that you don't have it. So I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. So I was already a little teed off about that. And then the portions. Came. Now you know and I know. And I'm tired of black people doing this. And I'm so sick and tired. You selling platters. You already making money off of the platter. Because you know why? You selling them quarter legs. Quarter legs is probably the cheapest that you can buy. Like you could get case for $20. It's two pieces of meat. You have the thigh and the drum is connected. They give you one scoop of mac and cheese, one scoop of let's say string beans or collard greens. When you grab that platter, you looking for it to kind of drop a little bit, and there's nothing in there. But I just paid $12 for that. Now, I just supported them just on the strength, and all I'm thinking is I could have took that $12 and went to Hibachi Grills.
Customer service, I think, is the biggest thing when it comes to any type of business.
And it said punctuality, I think.
Hey, oh yeah, definitely
and
punctuality.
Like just what is the old saying? The black people ain't never on time. Like,
and sadly, that is definitely the old saying.
Black people is never on time. Cause I don't really know when it comes to businesses, because it's not like I monitor black businesses. But when it comes to black people supposed to like do things, they always late. I don't know why. I don't know why. Why they always late? I don't know why. But that's always a thing. I think most of the time that people want to be seen. I think that's a lot of the problem. A lot of people just want to be seen. They want to be like the showstopper. Like, oh, here goes such and such. Like most of the time, like when it's for parties and things like that. But I don't know. Like I've never been to like a business like the first one there, and I'm waiting. But I heard like just hilarious say she went to go get some crabs. That video went viral. She went to go get some crabs. She said that on internet it said they supposed to open at 9. The girl came there and after 10. Like scratch her head, like, you know, what do you want? And she had to wait. And then the food wasn't even that good. Like she was being stingy with the Old Bay seasoning. So it's just like, you know, that's what you. So they should be held to and you know what, truth be told, they should be held to a higher standard. You know, if I support a black business, they should be held to a higher standard, because I expect more. Because you should know what I want as a black person. You should know. So the quality should be better. No black person, you should never ever buy a platter from a black person and you say the macaroni and cheese is not enough, or it's not cheesy, or like they know how to make it for the most part anyway. So you should come up short. So like quality definitely. And when you tell me that the platter is going to be done, supposed to be done at 10 o'clock, I want my platter at 10 o'clock. AM or PM, I don't care. Whenever you tell me that, that's the time I hold you to.
Here's a figure for you. From Nielsen Company released the state of the African American consumer. African Americans buying power, $1.1 trillion annually. And it's not just cash on hand, it's, credit cards and stuff like that.
Right.
$1.1 trillion.
Okay.
You could shift the culture with $1.1 trillion.
Yeah, you could do a whole lot. You could wipe out a culture with that type of money. You talking about shit.
As we said, they say Asians, hold on, let me put it back up. Asian keep their dollar in their community 120 times longer than African Americans. And guess where those Asians is getting some of that money from?
I mean, that's just
120 times longer.
But this is my thing. Hold up. We're not going to sit here.
I was so quick to spin out of our own.
We're not going to sit here. Let me just go back to say this because you brought up the Asian. Isn't it harder for a black person to start a business than any other race? Do you feel like is it harder for a black person to start a business?
For themselves. I think it makes it harder on themselves. Because it's already roadblocks in your mind that you're thinking, all right, what can I do? Do something that you're happy about. Anybody I know who started a business, when they found something that wasn't just trying to make money, that they actually wanted to do,
right,
they succeeded. It's when they try to, get a get-rich-quick scheme, that's when they running around chasing their tail trying to figure something out.
I do agree with you with that, because a lot of the times what we do in our head, we play it out. Oh, what if this happened? We think of more of the negative than the positive. That's just the way that most people design. I'm not gonna say everybody, most people. But I got things going on. Like I don't need to pretty much get into it. But most black people, when they want something, they every time they see me, they want something for free. And the next thing, one of the things I always say, go to Lucky Kim's across the street. Like, did you ask her that? Like, did you ask her to give you something for free or for a discount? You wouldn't fix your mouth to say that. And you know what's crazy? Chinese people got some of the worst customer service. But guess what? People gonna still go there. Chinese people got oh my God. It's not even funny. Half of them don't even speak English. Even when you talk about the bodegas, here we go, I'm about to get hyped. Even when you talk about the bodegas, even when you talk about the, like you said, the poppy stores, you have the regular, just the convenience stores, the gas station, they don't care. Because you know why? You're going to check out their product, you're going to buy it, and guess what? If you don't buy it, it's going to be another stupid person that's going to come right behind you and buy it. You know how many times I done walked in these stores and things is expired, but guess what? People come at me if they see one thing expired, one thing. But then when they go in Chinese store, oh, this is, they eat it, they act like they don't even know. And it's not something that I'm just saying, it's something that I know, I experienced it. They don't try to correct them because they're not going for it. When you go in most of those places, and guess what? They cater to black people. So the question was, one of the questions was, do we trying to have a successful business, or do we cater, or do we just cater to black people? Chinese people, just cater to black people in everything that they do. I mean, I definitely want to come back with a part 2. I definitely do. I mean, but like some of the things that we learned is like kind of like keep this stuff short because you lose people attention.
And I want to jump into something that I'm sorry. Billy Dee Williams, did you see that? Yeah. Here's my thing, and I don't want anybody to think I have a problem with the LGBTQ community, because I really don't. I just don't like, I don't like agendas. It seems like every time somebody got an album coming out,
Yup.
a movie coming out,
Yup.
a song coming out,
Yup.
all of a sudden it's okay for men to
They come up
sleep with men,
Yup.
or for a man to turn into a woman, or like, come on, is y'all serious?
Hold on now. This you just turned the topic or what?
I just turned the topic that quickly.
I just wanted to see where you was going with it.
Quickly.
Yeah, but I seen it.
I just turned the topic that quickly.
No comment.
No, we gonna comment. We gonna comment because, like I said, nothing against the alphabet group. I ain't got no problem with none of y'all.
I mean, I was just talking to the pastor, well, my pastor anyway, cause you know, you MIA. But I was talking to him, and
what y'all got to say about this?
one of the things that I was thinking about when it came to the world is just so sensitive. You gotta be careful what you say.
Unfortunately,
Dwayne Wade get mad at.
Did you see his son?
Yeah, he had like fake fingernails, and he was mad because he said it was part of the outfit. Like, men don't wear fingernails. Like, it's just, you know, that's how I feel. Like, men shouldn't wear fingernails. I know it's a new day and age, but you know,
It's getting too new.
T.I. take his daughter to the doctors to, you know, do some checkups, and you know, he is a man, a father, and you see how he took the heat. So Dwayne Wade, you know, just looking at your son, you thought that this was not gonna happen. Another one, Alicia Keys said that it was okay for her son to paint his fingernails rainbow colors because that's how he wanted to express himself.
Where are they getting this stuff from?
My question is, it's not, you can do whatever you want. My problem is, don't force it on nobody. If Raheem liked the Philadelphia Eagles, I like the Dallas Cowboys, and that's it. He can't force me to like who he like. I don't care. He married to his wife. I'm married to my wife. He can't force me to like another woman. I can't force him to like another woman. People is put on earth to having opinions. We having opinions. Do I think it's right? No. But I also don't believe in, I mean, this is just me. I also had a question on Facebook, should men wear ponytails? I don't believe in men wearing ponytails. When I was little, I said this many times on the podcast. My mom told me that I could not get an earring. And don't ask me again. Okay, I don't want an earring, Mom. Because you know what? I probably get in trouble. It was different back then. But today's time, I mean, if I see your son with fingernails and paint his nail rainbow colors, Chikasi 6ix9ine, dyeing your hair rainbow colors, it is what it is.
My biggest thing is it's okay to like what you like, but where are they getting this stuff from? Like, me growing up, I never in a million years thought about painting my fingernails rainbow color, having a ponytail, wearing a dress, wearing fake fingernails. Like, it was never, like, what's being nurtured in the home where this type of behavior is going down. Not saying that he's a bad parent or Gabrielle Union's a bad parent or anything like that. It's that these are kids. Like, my daughter, when she wakes up, she goes to school, she comes home, we do her homework, we do family stuff together. At what point in time would I tell her to put on some slacks and a dress shirt and a tie and pretend to be a man? Like, where would she get that from? Like, she gets her hair done like a girl, gets her nails done like a girl. Everything's feminine oriented. Like, kids don't just wake up one day, like this whole thing where they're like, I feel different inside. Like, what are you talking about? What the hell are these people talking about? And you know what? And not to attack them, how come they always either feel like a man who feels like a woman or a woman feels like a man? How come they don't feel like a cat or a fish or something like that? If they feel so different. That's what strikes me. Like, you feel different, but you just want some titties. How come you don't want no whiskers or a tail, or how come you don't want to be a damn dragon or something?
We had a.
I don't get it. It don't make no damn sense.
We had a conversation one time at the table, and I'm gonna be discreet about it, but I asked, this is just who I am. I ask questions. I ask a white person. I walk up to a white person. Are you a racist? I asked a white woman that before as we worked together. I said, what if your dad seen me with you? What if you brought me home? She was like, and she was honest. She was like, I don't think that's a good idea. She was like, my dad. No, I ain't gonna say that. She said, I heard my dad say racial things before. I was like, oh, okay. But so we had this conversation at a table, and the conversation went like, if you like the same sex, do you think that's like a mental issue? Like, is it something mentally? And it was a gay guy that replied back. Said, no, I don't think it's a mental issue. I think it's psychological. I said, what? I mean, I just left it alone. I said, and he said, matter of fact, he said he knew when he was in kindergarten that something was different. So that lets you know that it's something that's inside of people that somebody may have not like broken that. Like if you doing something that's just wrong, somebody probably encouraged you and told you that it was right, and you keep doing it. I don't know. Like because that's not me, but
yeah, that's one thing I want to say. It's hard for me to understand this because it's not me, so I can't really say. But my whole thing is, I don't like this. He said he felt different in kindergarten.
Yeah. He said he felt something different in kindergarten. Like when he looked at a boy and a girl, and I'm like, man, you're in kindergarten, you're only 6 years old. What the hell do you feel at 6? But, that's just me. You know what I mean?
But my only thing is, and I'm not calling them frauds, they all have the same pattern with everything. It's all the same. Mm-hmm. Somebody says, oh, I felt different when I was younger. So what the next person say? Oh, I felt different when I was younger. So what the next person say? Oh, I felt different when I was younger. But what is it that you felt? Like, how come you can't define how you felt, but you see somebody else get some titties, so you like, okay, I'm gonna get some titties. Did you felt like you wanted to get some titties in kindergarten? Like, at what point in time did you feel, it just so happens, it all happens to line up at a certain point in time, which is a bit strange to me, that's all I'm saying. Like, y'all all feel different, but y'all feel the same.
Hold up, how in the hell we talk about like we was just talking about like the supporting black people, because I was before you came over, matter of fact, when you called me, the reason when you was like, yo, you felt like somebody shot your dog or something like that, right?
I was reading the Billy Dee Williams thing, so I'm taking it back like, yo, what's my man up to? Then I saw that he's reprising his role in Star Wars movie, and it comes out later on in December. What a coincidence.
Yeah. But you know what though? Seriously, I mean, I know I fed into it, but I don't even want to waste my time on that. because I just want to be able to, like, the people that need support and need a voice.
Yeah.
You know, like we
don't get us wrong. We have no issues with nobody.
No. It sounds like you had some.
My issue is I don't understand.
You say you have no issues. Okay.
Like, I don't understand how everybody gets to the same.
So why don't you have somebody up here that can sit?
I don't know anybody.
You don't know nobody that's trans, gay. I can find them. I'm pretty sure somebody out there.
Yeah, I don't know any of them.
I mean, it's just.
But don't be on that Malik Yoga BS though. Don't come up here with that nonsense.
I mean, I just wanted to make sure that you comfortable with this gay person in the studio.
It's all good. It's all good.
You know what I mean? No, I don't care.
As long as they feel comfortable.
No, but they probably won't if they hear.
No. I'm definitely not going to attack them.
I know.
I'm not going to do that.
I'm not going to lie. It's going to be questions that you're going to have to answer.
No, you're going to have to answer the questions.
You're going to have to answer the questions. But, I mean, and you don't have to.
But guess what? Vice versa. Because if you ask me something, I'm going to answer it.
Yeah, I mean,
like, even though I don't want to say I'm living the right lifestyle, I'm living the right lifestyle for me. Right. So whatever questions you ask me, I'm going to answer them because that's for me. So it's going to be the same way. Whatever questions I ask, that's you. That's you living your truth.
Okay.
Supposedly.
I don't want to keep talking about this, man. I just want to focus on, like, black people supporting black people. So this is what I was going to do. I was just thinking to myself when I was on my way here. I was just thinking, like, anybody that's black-owned business that's watching this, I don't care what you do. I want to step up to the plate right now and support you. I want you to either send in the comments, send messages. You already know, obviously, y'all know my name, Brahim Holden. You can find me on Facebook. You can go to the fan page, No Holding Thoughts. Instagram, No Holding Thoughts. Even YouTube, No Holding Thoughts. Any black businesses, any businesses, period. But I'm focusing more on black businesses. I just want to reach out to them, just show them some love. Maybe we could just talk on air, off air. I just want to just reach out to people because there's people that's on my page that is black owners that we don't know. Clothes designers, there's plenty of them. I see tons of them. But I want to use this platform as it grow and, just use my voice to help people. So if anybody just shoot something to me, you sell platters, anything, I want to support you.
And shout out to everybody who watches the live.
Everybody.
Even if it's for 10
Please.
seconds. We appreciate you. You got anything to say against what we said? Like I said, it's not hate. Like, I'm the least hateful person.
Hold on, I just want to stay focused on this.
No, I'm saying the least hateful person.
Right.
So shout out to anybody who enjoys our live or watches us on YouTube or any other platform, any podcast. We appreciate it.
And like I was saying, I just want to make sure that we reach out to people because it goes back to like when we first started off with support. Like I just want to be able to support, and I want people to support us too. Like to go to the next level. So if it's something that obviously that we said that was wrong or we did something that was wrong, I mean, critique me. I don't know. Like he not the type that like to be critiqued a lot. I can be critiqued. Like you can tell me I said something wrong. I wink my eye. I'm licking my lips too much because I don't have no bliss text. My lips is hurting like crazy. My mouth is dry. Something that I had on. I said to you before, my black, I always wear black shirt. This is a black, and I purposely wore this today. This is a boxer, Robert Eastern. He's a boxer, professional. I support him, with his brand. Team Eastern, I went to one of his fights. I promise you, I seen Alfrika Mathis, she made candles. I don't know if my wife bought any candles, but I want
to you about the darn candles, man.
But I be running around. Sometimes I just
so you can't just have this whole long spiel.
No, and that's why I want people to check me. I want people to check me. Like, hey, boom, this is what it is.
How you doing, Miss Mathis? I would love to buy one of your candles.
Yeah.
My lady can't seem to hook this up, so.
Yeah, well, I mean, she on live. I mean, she pretty much said, like, but anybody that out there got a business or whatever, I just want to be able to support it and push it. I mean, I even want to, like, show up live on Facebook and whoever else. It don't have to be black, but, I mean, most of my following, well, most of our following and people that follow me personally, it's mainly black. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really hang with too many white people because that's how we was raised. That's why we was brought up. I mean, ain't too many white people that live in my neighborhood. But I mean, that's just what it is.
Is it?
Yeah, that's it, man.
Shut it down. All right. Once again, folks, thank you for joining our live and our podcast.
You can catch this on YouTube. Let them check out the sign a little bit. Let them check out the sign.
No home thoughts. We out.